Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great job. You may all be seated. Good evening, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Desert High School's 70th graduation ceremony. Today, we honor and celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2025. I am Mr. Surix, principal of Desert Junior Senior High School, and your presiding official for tonight's ceremony. At this time, please silence or turn off your cell phones. Videos and pictures may be taken throughout the ceremony, but please be mindful of those around you. Before we begin the ceremony, let's take a moment to recognize several distinguished guests with us this evening. From the Muroc Joint Unified School District's Board of Trustees, President Matt Carter. School Board Trustee Jeremy Collier. School Board Trustee Jessica Stolzfus. And School Board Trustee Brock Job. From our district administration, Superintendent Kevin Cordes. Assistant Superintendent Brent Tan. Assistant Superintendent Trevor Walker, who is in our sound booth. And Director of Educational Services, Dr. David Elms, who is in our overflow room. Our Edwards Air Force Base leadership, Brigadier General Douglas Wickert. And his wife, Jody Wickert. And Colonel Christopher Carnduff. Before we proceed, I'd like to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you to our district governing board members and district administration for your dedication and support for Desert Junior Senior High School. Thank you to everyone who has helped tonight's commencement ceremony. And thank you to the teachers and staff who have worked with the graduates in order to get them to this point. Thank you, Master Sergeant Brooks and the Desert Air Force JROTC for the presentation of the colors. And thank you, Brigadier General Wickert, for addressing our graduates tonight. Our seniors don their academic regalia. It is a visible reminder of the process of intellectual pursuits is historic and honorable. This year, Desert has 18 students who have a 4.0 or higher. They are wearing white caps and gowns. Please stand when your name is called. Alexis Badiano. Caroline Kessler. Riley Freeland. Venice Matos. Kelly Mizell. Nathan Strichthauser. Aiden Van Sickle. Eric Rodriguez. Ania Borso. Sakari Moon. Reese Galloway. Madeline Sanford. Madison Riddle. Amara Gilliam. Marissa Miller. Cecily Barrow. Christopher Riddle. And Danica Navarez. Alexis Vadiano holds the highest GPA in the graduating class, and Ebby Carter is recognized as a salutatorian for having the highest GPA under a 4.0. Graduates, you may be seated. Membership in the school's chapter of the National Honor Society is based on 4 criteria: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These graduates are wearing a gold stole. Would the following students please stand? Madison Riddle. Jacqueline Boats. Caroline Kessler. Riley Freeland. Venice Matos. Kelly Mizell. Nathan Strichthauser. Aiden Van Sickle. Ania Borsel. Sakari Moon. Reese Galloway. Madeline Sanford. Marissa Miller. And Danica Navarez. Graduates, you may be seated. The school's chapter of the California Scholarship Federation seeks to recognize students who possess high standards in academics. These graduates are wearing a gold or gray stole. Please stand when we call your name. Ania Borsel. Akira Carter Alexander. Riley Freeland. Caroline Kessler. Venice Matos. Sakari Moon. Danica Navarez. And Nathan Strichthauser. Graduates, you may be seated. This year, we have 2 students who have earned the California State Seal of Biliteracy, recognized by wearing a gold or red cord. Please stand when we call your name. Venice Matos. And Sakari Moon. Graduates, you may be seated. Desert Junior Senior High School's Air Force JROTC seeks to recognize those who have completed at least 3 years in the program. These graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords. Please stand when we call your name. Reese Galloway. Arabelle Coker. Aiden Van Sickle. And Jacqueline Boats. Graduates, you may be seated. And now, speaking on behalf of the senior class and welcoming you to tonight's ceremony is Riley Freeland, senior class president.
Check. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Is it working? Can you hear me? Okay. You guys look lovely tonight from what I can see, but it looks good. So let's begin. If I cry, please bear with me. I'm a crier. So anyways, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Class of 2025's graduation ceremony. Can we believe it's already graduation? Like, this does not feel real at all. For those that may not know me, my name is Riley, and I'm honored to be giving a speech tonight. Thank you to my class for letting me be their class president these last 4 years. Just being here up on stage is something else, a long-time dream come true. It is hard to describe the pride I feel being able to lead my class all these years, to see so many familiar faces all together for such an important milestone. It's truly a beautiful sight. It really is. I think what makes today so special is the fact that we can share this moment all together. The people here in this room, in the overflow rooms, and watching through the live stream. The moments and roles you've had in our lives, that is what truly brings us together today. I'm crying earlier than I practiced before, so to share this communal pride and these graduates behind me, with your unwavering support, whether since our first breath and steps in this earth, or you are a mentor or a friend that has made a lasting impression in our hearts, you are the reason that we've made it here today. We are blessed and proud to be here, to be graduating and celebrating the hard work we've put in. Class of 2025 is resilient, passionate, caring, funny, and fun fact, apparently the largest graduating class in all of history, not in desert history, but of all history. So, good job, us. I think there was a baby boom in 2007, so that might be it too. Overall, the best class to exist, but I may be biased. Everyone here today has earned mine or my fellow classmates' trust and love. Some of you in the crowd right now are even the voice we hear in our heads when we lose sight of our goals or of our worth. I know personally there are a few people in this crowd and behind me that I hear in those times of doubt. You remind us of our strength, and your guidance has been the safety nets for our success that we are demonstrating today and every day, because our successes don't start now, they only start. Don't stop now, sorry, they only start. While I have this time up here, I would like to call out a few people in the crowd that have been my personal safety nets. First, I would like to thank the beautiful woman That is the reason I'm alive today. She gave me the greatest gift of life and continues to breathe life into me and everyone who is lucky enough to know her. I can't see, hold on. She is creative, adventurous, courageous, selfless, and has the biggest heart. She is the voice I hear to always see the positives and beauty in a situation. Her love for the world makes me so excited to be alive in it with her. You are the most beautiful person I know, inside and out. I love you, and thank you for being my mom and giving me wide open spaces. Next, I would like to thank the strongest, most driven man I know. Dad, you're my rock, my superhero. You are my strength, but you're also the most comforting pillow I can cry on, which is obviously a lot. Thank you for understanding me and knowing when to push me. You are the reason I've made it so far, why I'm able to wear this cap and gown, these stoles. You are why I always challenge myself to be greater. You are my motivation and the voice in my head that tells me I deserve nothing less than everything, as long as I'm able to put 100% of myself into it. I love you, Dad, and thank you for being the best example. Thank you, Mom and Dad. You guys have molded me into the woman that stands here today. I hope when you look at me, you're proud. And know that I'm even prouder to be yours, to be your daughter. Sorry. And of course, I did not forget about you, Bubba. It's hard to forget when you are so annoying. But that is what little brothers are here for, and I wouldn't trade you for the world. I want you to know that I am proud of you, so proud of you. To know that you can always count on me even when I'm away, that you got this and don't compare yourself to anyone while I'm gone. Be you. You're pretty perfect the way you are, so don't cut yourself short. I misspelled cut and put cute, but we're gonna go past that. Make your own lane, follow your own path, and make yourself proud and use this time at school wisely, because as we can all see, it really does go by fast. I love you, Bubba. Enough about my family. This is about us, all of us. I know I'm running out of time, but oh well, you're stuck with me now. So why am I mentioning all of this? Why is community and connections built and displayed here today so incredibly important? I've come to learn that one of the biggest challenges and tools in life are building your support system. Those trusted friends, teachers, advisors, and family. Those people you look up to and want to make proud. Those people that look up to you and want to be better themselves. That is what is important and is something I believe we must learn to pick wisely in the next chapter of our lives. While we may all be going to different paths after high school, what is true to us all is that we will be experiencing a whole lot more of life. The challenges and opportunities it brings, life is coming to us and it's coming like a speed train. And we need to be wise in picking people to fall back on and help us when life gets hard. Because life goes by quickly and we cannot waste our time God has given us to do anything but what we are meant to do. So surround yourself with people who love you for you and you only. I see the future when I look at our class. I'm gonna face my class when I do this. I see the future when I look at our class. We have future nurses, doctors, engineers, artists, scientists, soldiers, leaders, you name it. But we cannot do it alone. We cannot do it alone, and success feels a whole lot better when you can share it with the ones you love. I think we can all see that today as we look around the room around us. I know I've long passed the time that I've probably been given, so let's give a round of applause for the class of 2025. And I would like to also give another round of applause for all the people here supporting us today. Now, Alexis, I would like to introduce our other class speaker and my fellow valedictorian, Alexis Badiano.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Alexis Badiano. And for those of you who do know me, you'll know that I only recently moved here during my junior year. My first day of attending this school, I didn't know where I was going to fit in, or if I even was going to fit in. And those that have gotten the chance to know me probably quickly realized that I'm not the most sociable person. But nonetheless, this school and everyone in it has shown nothing but kindness to me. I've been to a lot of different schools, and I can definitely say that this one is one of a kind for sure. I've made friendships that will last a lifetime, had some pretty awesome coaches and teammates, and had some of the most memorable teachers I will never forget. I believe kindness can come a long way, and fortunately this school had just the right amount of it. With that, I am so honored to stand here today and to have this opportunity. But I also find it very important to make it clear that this recognition means nothing if it also doesn't represent the hard work, commitment, and strength that every student right beside me has had throughout these past 4 years. We've all put in countless hours of studying, overcoming challenges we might have not thought were possible, and staying up past midnight to complete assignments, and then having to wake up at 6:30 every morning, which is truly diabolical to me. But we made it here anyway. My achievement today is no greater than anyone else's. Each and every one of us should be proud of what we have accomplished because throughout everything, this is considered a win. This accomplishment doesn't stop here, however. I believe it's only just the beginning. Many people say that this is our finish line, that this is the moment we've waited all our lives for. And for sure, this has been one of the many goals we'll all probably had since we were little. But this is just the beginning of our stories. As I've been reminded many, many times, life takes off once you graduate. That's when it gets real because now we actually have to live on our own, cook our own meals, wake up to get to class on time, and I don't even want to start thinking about doing taxes, but the list goes on. We're all going to go off on our own adventures. We will make mistakes, learn from them, experience new people, and most importantly, grow as individuals. That's what life is all about. It's really all uncertain, and it can be scary, but this is where it starts. And it's okay to not have everything figured out. I for sure don't. But just know that what really matters is that we keep on striving, give ourselves the benefit of the doubt, because we never really know what we're capable of until we give ourselves the chance. Now, before I go, I would like to give a few special shout-outs. First and foremost, I want to give credit to these amazing teachers here with us today and to any teachers us students have had in the past. I believe teachers don't get enough credit for the incredible work they put in to make us successful and better students all around. We wouldn't be standing here today without them, and I think it's important they get the recognition they deserve. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. To my parents, my madre and padre, who have given me the courage and optimism to achieve anything I wanted to, you'll never really know how thankful I am for you guys. You have helped me guide a path for me to achieve great things and to believe in myself, which I will forever be grateful for. I'm proud to be your daughter. And lastly, I want to give the biggest shout outs to my forever best friends, Zoe and Haley, the greatest sisters I could have ever asked for. Throughout all of our obnoxious yelling, late night talks, and making the corniest of jokes that no one else would have laughed at, I couldn't have asked for better sisters. I would not be the person I am today without you guys. Thank you for always being there and for inspiring me every day to be the best big sister I could be. I love you guys. To the class of 25, I know this might be cliche to say, but we did it. We're actually standing here about to graduate. It's crazy to say out loud because I can only remember my first day of senior year already fantasizing about this day, which I'm sure most of you did too. I just want to say how incredibly proud I am of each and every one of you. You have all worked so incredibly hard to be here, and I know you will all do great things in the future. As a wise person once said in the Hunger Games series, may the odds be ever in your favor. Thank you.
All right, so I stand here with a script that honors the tradition and history of Desert, and it's nice that we can input such heartfelt speeches. Great job, guys. You did an awesome job. On to our commencement speaker, who I have no doubt will also do a wonderful job and with a very heartfelt speech because he's a great educational ally. Our commencement speaker for tonight is Brigadier General Douglas Wickert. Brigadier General Wickert serves as the commander of the 412 Test Wing and installation commander at Edwards Air Force Base, with a combined total of nearly 30,000 under his command. When Brigadier General Wickert first arrived at Edwards, it was clear that he loved the sciences and was very interested in desert CTE and STEM programs. Upon learning that he held 2 advanced degrees from MIT and the Air Force Institute, it became clear that desert had an ally in education. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming that ally, Brigadier General Wickert.
Thank you. So, thank you, Principal Sirks. I'm not sure I want to follow Alexis and Riley. That was, both of you did just an extraordinary job. And I'll have a charge to you in a little bit for 2025 for you guys to do something that Riley did, that I know your parents will certainly appreciate. I really, Mr. Cortez, really, and Principal Sirks, really appreciate the opportunity, the invitation to come here and speak at commencement. Muroc Joint Unified School District is just a great partner with the Edwards family. So thank you for everything that you guys do. I'm just happy. It's another beautiful evening here in our little corner of the Mojave Desert, and so this is just a great place to be here and to share the evening, to share the maybe live vicariously a little bit through with the joy for the students, and perhaps the great relief of some of the parents. So once again, just Mr. Cortez, Mr. Walker, I think is in the back, Mr. Tran, the rest of all the MJUSD staff. You guys are really great partners. You are supporting the Edwards families, and we greatly appreciate it. Principal Sirks, Mr. Bob Ferguson, thank you. And of course, the rest of the Desert High team. This wouldn't happen without the tireless efforts and what you guys do every day. And of course, to our school board members, the wonderful Miss Jessica Stoltzfus, Mr. Collier, Mr. Carter, and Mr. Brock, or Mr. Brock Job. I think I got your name wrong. Yeah, thank you. I got those backwards. But so again, you guys are volunteering for the service, and it is very important as well. So thank you. So how about that honor guard, Colonel Cardiff? I think we know they were sharp, and I think the Blue Eagles. I think we know what we can do. And I don't know if Crystal is still here or not. Did anybody else have butterflies when she sang like that? So Crystal, one more round of applause for just. I have heard many, many renditions of the national anthem, and that one moved me. So this is the 70th graduating class from Desert High. 70 classes. So the very first class graduated on June 2nd, 1955. We have a base historian who helps me out with these things. So June 2nd, 1955, and my base historian actually found a copy of that first commencement program. So Charles Bellotti was the student body president, so he did what Riley just did in such a great way, although probably not as good as Riley did. Dr. Farley was the principal, and then Brigadier General Stanley Holtoner from the Edwards Air Force Flight Test Center was the commencement speaker. And this is where actually some of the interesting parallels start to come into play. General Holtoner, he was the commander here at Edwards. He had an aeronautical engineering degree from NYU. He eventually served in the 94th Hat in the Ring Squadron before he went off to combat operations in World War II. And so it just so happens that I learned to fly with the 94th Hat in the Ring Squadron when I was at the academy. I've also earned a degree in aeronautical engineering, and my youngest daughter, who just graduated from high school just a year ago, she's now enrolled at NYU. So there's some parallels here that I think this makes it kind of fitting, but that probably still doesn't really connect. So I wanted to find a more authentic way to connect with we have 64 graduates, so that's a perfect square. It's also a power of 2, 25 actually is also a perfect square. So, I mean, this is just an auspicious start for the 70th graduating class. But, so my recent high school graduate, you know, I asked her for some points. You know, I thought maybe I could, like, use some Gen Z slang. And she just goes, Dad. I'm like, so here's my objective. You know, I want to be jiggy. And she goes, Dad, don't even try. Please don't, Dad, is what she said. So, of course, what does that mean? I've got to give it a shot. So she wasn't going to help me. So I did what maybe other students have done in a crunch. Chat GPT. Anybody in the class heard of that? Oh, there's one. There's one honest young man. So I asked ChatGPT for some tips on being jiggy to Gen Z. And this is what it gave me, so we'll see how this goes. My goal, I really valued those eye rolls that I got from 18-year-olds when I was teaching at the Air Force Academy. So we'll see. You guys can keep the box score for me, how many eye rolls I get. So here we go. Here's ChatGPT, Gen Z. Yo. Desert High, class of 2025. Y'all made it. You have a mad drip in those cap and gowns. Tonight's wild. Y'all understood the assignment, slayed the coursework, dodged the drama, and now you're about to graduate? Absolute W. You're out here serving main character energy, and you did not fumble the bag. Respectfully, you ate. Oh, no, there's more. You know, ChatGPT gives you, would you like more? I'm like, yeah. So no cap. Y'all have been out here grinding. You showed up, leveled up, and left no crumbs. The fits were questionable. The hallway traffic was lawless. And the group chats were feral. But academically, athletically, artistically, you absolutely devoured. And now you're graduating? That's given. Next chapter unlocked. So I have no idea what that means for one thing, but I have no idea what General Holtoner told Desert High's very first graduating class back in 1955. But I'm fairly confident that he did not do it in Gen Z's. So now, I did ask ChatGPT to translate that to Gen X's for me. And so according to ChatGPT, here's what I just said. Well done, graduates. You worked hard. You persevered through the chaos that comes with high school life, especially in a place as challenging and dynamic as Edwards. And now, you're standing on the edge of something truly exciting the rest of your life. You've got what it takes, and we are all proud of you. So, all right. So all lame attempts to connect across the generational divide aside, graduation really is a big deal. It's a big deal for your parents. I know it's a big deal for you because you get to move on to the next things. And I see a lot of parallels with graduation and what we do in flight tests. So to the extent, if I could stretch a metaphor here, to the extent that graduation is like flight test, this is the moment where you're pushing the edge of the envelope, you're preparing to face whatever comes next as you explore the outer envelope of your life. And here at Edwards, you know, that's what we do. We explore the limits of aircraft. We explore the limits of technology. We test the limits and the imagination of what's possible. And we've been doing it for more than 80 years. So for 80 plus years, test pilots have pushed the edge of the envelope. Engineers have developed systems for vehicles that don't exist yet. Technicians have solved problems that have never been faced before. Our little corner of the Mojave Desert here, this is a special place. This is a sacred place. And the motto, have breathed that same motto, it's ad in explorata. That's Latin for into the unknown. So this is where Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier. Neil Armstrong Before he walked on the moon, he was walking across our flight line here. The test pilots, the engineers, the maintainers, the scientists, the visionaries, these are the people that are your parents. That's what brought you here. This base has launched dreams that literally have left Earth. But that's not the real secret of Edwards. We test machines, yeah. But what we really do here is test people. And we've tested you. And you've tested yourself as well. So you've tested your own limits at Desert High. You know, maybe it was juggling homework and school with your other passions. Maybe it was being the second parent, perhaps, at home during a deployment. Maybe it was being the new kid, Alexis, again and again, halfway through your junior year, halfway through your sophomore year. Maybe it was being the kid who was the one who always had to stay behind when your military best friends PCS'd away. But you guys, you did do it. You're here, all 64 of you. Ad in explorata, into the unknown. That is the spirit of what we do here at Edwards. And it lives in every one of you. So in a couple of minutes, you're going to get your diploma from Desert High, and you're going to set off into the unknown of your future life. Just like Chuck Yeager getting dropped from the B-29 and then lighting those 4 rockets and hurling himself towards the sound barrier that maybe or maybe did not exist. And just like Yeager and Crossfield and Armstrong and all the other young pioneers from the 69 previous Desert High School classes who walked these same streets that you've walked, played on the same fields of friendly strife, watched the same glorious sunrises and sunsets in our little special corner of the Mojave Desert here. I'm a sucker for our sunrises and sunsets. I know that you're going to succeed in whatever you choose because everyone before you did. In whatever endeavor you choose, you will be a success. So ad in explorata. And now I want us to do something that, in my personal opinion, is extremely important. And I want us to take some time, and Alexis, you did a great job with this as well. I want us to take some time to thank and acknowledge all the teachers that we have here. So as someone who's had really the great privilege to teach before, and as the husband of a dedicated elementary school teacher, I know how much of heart, energy, time, and really quite thankless service goes into what you do. What our teachers do here is so much more than a job. It truly is a calling. It's a calling that really the future functioning of our society ultimately depends on. It's early mornings, late nights, lots of grading, lots of listening, tireless mentoring, and caring, always caring. So there's a passage from Plutarch that captures the heart of what our teachers have done for us. Plutarch tells us, the mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. So I'd like all the teachers that we have in the audience, I think we have a lot of them on stage, please stand. And any teachers that we have in the audience? The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. There are 64 individual fires on this stage that you guys have ignited. So, 2025, here's what I want you to do. I want you to please make eye contact with your teachers. These are the teachers who have believed in you, who have challenged you, and who have made you better. You burn, and look them in the eye, keep looking them in the eye. You burn because they ignited your fire. So please, just give them one more loud, heartfelt round of applause. Thank you to all of our teachers. All right. And I've got to share one more quote from antiquity. This one is Alexander the Great. And Alexander the Great said, to my parents, I owe my living. To my teachers, I owe my living well. Now, Alexander the Great's teacher was Aristotle. So that's a pretty good start. That's not too bad of a start to living well, but you guys have got some pretty good teachers here too. But speaking of parents, 2025, and Riley, you did just such a great job with this. You do owe your parents just a little bit more than gratitude for living. And so I'm going to give you some unsolicited advice. Find a chance this evening, this weekend, sometime soon, find a chance to also look your parents in the eye. Thank them for their support. I mean, Riley did a great job. Follow her example. And then do this for me. Give them one of those full body hugs like you gave them when you were 4 and they came home from work. As a parent, I can tell you how much they will prize that above everything else. And parents, if you need to pull rank to get your hug, you can tell them that it was a direct, lawful order from the general. $20.25. So in just a few minutes, you're going to walk across the stage. You'll accept your diploma. We'll see what kind of hijinks that you have for the school superintendent. Nobody's batting an eye. But when you come across the stage and accept your diploma, I want you to think about this. You are the 70th class. This is a milestone class from Desert High. You're graduating from a school that was built in the shadow of innovation and courage. But this milestone isn't really about looking back at the legacy of Edwards Air Force Base and Desert High. This is about launching forward, ad in explorata, into the unknown. And I know the unknown can be scary sometimes, but I know that you'll be bold. Don't wait to be told what to do. Don't wait for permission to dream. Don't settle for what is. Take the legacy of our special little patch of Mojave Desert here and push for what could be. So be bold, be curious, be kind, be yourself, and be the next pioneer. And if I can stretch the flight test metaphor just one more time, just a little bit further, you're on the runway, the sky's blue, the wind is fair. Tower has cleared you for takeoff, so now go get it. Desert High, class of 2025, congratulations.
Thank you, Brigadier General Wickert. I now invite our academic advisor, Mr. Ferguson, and School Secretary, Emily Riddle, for the presentation of the diplomas for the graduating class of 2025. Will the first row of graduates please stand?
Jeremy Aaron. Ricardo Alba. Alexis Badiano. Cecily Barrow. Dustin Bennett. Danielle Bishop. Jacqueline Boats. Ania Borsel. Austin Bryant. Ebby Carter. Akira Carter Alexander. Caitlin Castillo. Braylon Caswell. Evan Dion. Madison Duran. Floriani Escobar. Riley Freeland. Reese Galloway. Kira Gamboa. Mandy Greenwood. Amara Gilliam. Destiny Hart. Allie Holdcroft. Lee Hawley. Kirsten Hara. Caroline Kessler. Arabelle Coker. Coco. Miguel Lopez. Faye Lucas. Christian Lebke. Hunter Mancino. Kaylee Matherin. Venice Matos. Braden May. Alexander Mendoza. Marissa Miller. Kelly Mizell. Sakari Moon. Hayden Mumpower. Danica Navarez. Jalen Orlowski. Elena Phillips. Phoenix Pilkington. Avriana Raper. Christopher Riddle. Madison Riddle. Rayleigh Rivera. Eric Rodriguez. Duran Rogers. Audrey Romo. Madeline Samford. William Shaw. Nathan Strickhauser. Brendan Taylor. Gavin Turndrup. Christopher Van Norden. Aiden Bansickle. Jeremiah Warfield. Theo Wilder. Terrence Wilson. Kingston Wilson Bennett. Ryan Yance.
Now, I would like to invite our superintendent, Mr. Kevin Cordes, to come up here and present him these amazing Desert Junior Senior High School students for graduation. Will the candidates please stand? Mr. Cordes, I present to you the members of the class of 2025, and I certify that these candidates have met all the requirements for graduation as mandated by the state of California and the Muroc Joint Unified School District Board policy.
Thank you, Mr. Sears. Thank you, Mr. Sears. Thank you, Mr. Sears. Really quickly, I want to just say thanks for everyone that has spoken tonight. Amazing remarks were made. I hope that you were listening. I can say one banger of a talk. That was fire, for sure. Tuck that away in your back pocket. Graduates, as you head off into the world, just one little piece of counsel I'd love to give you. I have watched some of you grow up since you were little babies. For others of you, you are the official last class that I was ever the principal of. You are 4 and 5 years old, and you wouldn't remember me, but I do remember you. As you head off into the world, make your mark. Go and make your name. But remember this, and I challenge you to do this. It's now your turn to go dig wells from which you will never drink and to plant trees under whose shade you will never enjoy. Think of the next generations that come up behind you and provide for them what everyone here has provided for you. Not to take away from your accomplishments, but we don't get anywhere alone. Congratulations, graduates. And now, under the authority vested in me by the state of California and the Muroc Joint Unified School District Board of Education, I hereby acknowledge that these graduates have completed all requirements as mandated by the state of California and the Muroc Joint Unified School District Board policy, and I accept this graduating class. Congratulations.
I would like to welcome Riley Freeland to the podium for the turning of the tassels.
Psych, we can't graduate, never mind. Are we ready? Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Okay, ready? Grab your tassel. Now turn it to the left. Good boy! Woo!
All right, thank you. Seniors, as you celebrate your accomplishments tonight, please be safe. And ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats until all the graduates have exited the auditorium. Thank you for coming. Safe travels. And that concludes tonight's ceremony.